I bet you didn't know profits can die without anyone touching the machines. The first time I saw it, the laundromat looked clean, busy, and normal. But the owner said one line item kept mysteriously missing from month end. He wasn't lying. He just didn't know what to ask the back office. Then he handed me a folder like it was nothing, just paperwork. The cover tab was familiar: supplier statements, service tickets, deposits receipts. I flipped it open and saw something that didn't match the computer records. One service had been paid back then, but the ledger still treated it as unpaid. That's the trick. The business wasn't failing, its timeline was wrong. This is the part most people miss. When dates get misfiled, cash shows up in the wrong month and looks off. And when it looks off, owners chase explanations instead of catching the cause. I bet you didn't know one folder can create two realities at once. Computer said revenue was steady. Paper said the costs were already hit earlier. So the profit calculation kept smearing the true numbers across months. That's how losses hide, not by stealing, but by reporting late and incomplete. The owner told me the deposit totals were correct. The folder proved otherwise. There was a deposit receipt in the folder that never got counted in the summary. No dramatic theft, just a document that fell into the wrong workflow. One missing receipt can drain profit, but a misfiled folder can do the same thing. Because auditors don't want hope. They want reconciliation you can repeat. I asked one question: why did this folder exist if the records were centralized? He shrugged. The back room just kept the extras. Extra is where problems breed. In boring businesses, the losses are rarely loud. They're clerical, quiet, and cumulative. So, we rebuilt the timeline: deposits, service charges, supplier statements, date by date. Once dates matched, the mystery profit gap vanished in minutes. This is the part most people miss. But that only answered the past. The real win was preventing the next folder disaster. Here's the blunt rule: every transaction needs one owner and one location, no floating files. If paperwork can move without a record trail, it will eventually mislead you. And if your books rely on "trust me," you're buying uncertainty every month. I bet you didn't know your biggest risk might be the folder you never open. Next time you audit, start with the back room, then reconcile dates, not vibes. Because one folder can turn a profitable laundromat into a slow, invisible loss.